Sip Aham Brahma. Okay, audio video is okay, right? Thank you. Sip Aham Brahma, Sip Kamalji, Sip iPhone, Sip Sachin, Sip Ashwin, Sip Manisha, Sip Jyoti and Rumataji, Sip Girija, Anand, Ashok and Sita, Sip Atmatray, Manisha, Atmanand, Harshal, Sip Alak, Siri, Siva, Samatma, Sip Abha, Sukhi, Siba, Deepatma, Sip Gigi, Bliko, Mini Air, Girishanand, Sip Sadanand, Yogini, Chidanand, Rajanand, Sip Krishna, Soham, Sarlanand, and Aham, Krishnanamma, Sip Aham Atma, Sip Prakash, Rajkumar, Nichani, Sundargiri, Sip Anil, Aham Sip, Parvati Amma, and Rekha. Welcome. I know sometimes it's bad. I didn't know the time and I could not stop the podcast that was happening. And the podcast is also for you. So this is the magic of life. Questions. Those who are, it's open house. So please feel free to ask any question that you like. Who is going to start?
Pranam,
Administrator.
Pranam,
Pranam.
Pranam, Guruji. Guruji,
Yes.
Guruji, when 8 o'clock ना I see ना ऐसे सुरसुरी होती है एकदम ऐसे मतलब ऐसे लगता अरे 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 something is missing. 100 times I saw the watch, Guruji. मैं बोली अरे बाप रे मतलब we are so addicted to this call, Guruji. I just wanted to say that.
I also was addict. That's why I had to leave the Bollywood. That I told her, I'm sorry, I cannot stay more time. I have to go, and then
It
I
is
came.
it is like an addiction, Guruji. Nasha hai nasha. So,
Boliye.
Guruji, yesterday you said that when karmas are settled. So, Guruji, settle and unsettled definition. I just ask, this is my understanding. When you are enlightened, that means your karma are settled or what, Guruji?
Come again.
When you are, yesterday you were telling na ki settle ho gaye karma ya unsettle ho gaye. So, how we can know? I think that Guruji, we can know by मतलब enlighten होने के बाद कर्मा settle हो जाते क्या गुरुजी?
Karma settle कैसे होगा? Karma will not get settled till you realize you don't have. Karma will always continue. Karma will never get settled. How will anybody know that karma is going to get settled? No, you cannot.
Guruji, yesterday you were saying to someone, when karmas are settled, then there is no karma left. ऐसे और फिर संचित कर्मा कुछ ऐसे बोल रहे थे गुरुजी. So I just felt like, so if you realize that I am not BME, that means karmas are settled, na Guruji?
Not settled. You transcend karma. You don't settle it.
तो settle कैसे होगा गुरुजी?
Settle plus minus minus plus plus minus minus plus.
It will go on till the life. It will go on continuing, Guruji.
Yeah, obviously.
Okay. And secondly, Guruji, every day you say the same thing, same sentences again and again. Mind में कैसे रहना है, conscious, how to be in the consciousness. गुरुजी, पर वो सुनते 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 गुरुजी, ये ऐसे नहीं होता है कि आपने बोला और तुरंत हो जाएगा गुरुजी. It takes too much time, Guruji, to understand, to contemplate, to अनुभव करना, अनुभूति में उतरना, and to make that realization पक्का. So, Guruji, it took me 3 years to understand one thing about karma, Guruji. कर्मा का 2 days back जो चैप्टर चल रहा था कि when there हम लोग बोलते हैं ना कि क्यों मेरे ही लिए ऐसा होता है बार बार एक चैप्टर खत्म होने के बाद दूसरा. So I didn't knew that to continue this, otherwise the life will get end. तो गुरुजी ये मुझे पूछना था कि why it takes so much time to understand, Guruji, and move from one.
How can you ask the question like that? It
Guruji,
takes so much time because there's so much avidya. There is so much avidya, so much avidya.
गुरुजी पर समझ में आता था गुरुजी, पर अनुभव में ही कुछ नहीं आ रहा था. ऐसा क्यों गुरुजी? फिर मतलब my understanding, I don't understand.
Come on, Siba. As long as the mind makes you blind, if you're blind, how can you see? When you open your real eyes and you realize I am not the body, I am not the mind and ego, me, तभी सब change हो जाता है.
Guruji, from first day you say the same thing, but 3 years it took me to understand one thing, Guruji. And this
my
is
Guruji,
a transformation.
My Guruji told me Tattvamasi 20 years back.
तो 20 years आपको लगा समझने के
नहीं,
लिए?
20 years मैंने देखा भी नहीं उसके बारे में. मैंने उसको attention ही नहीं दिया.
अच्छा, मतलब
So you have to understand. You have to understand. I hope you're clear.
Yeah, I got it, Guruji. I got it. मतलब ऐसा नहीं ना गुरुजी मुझे समझता नहीं है, my otherwise or my understanding is not good or I couldn't relate, ऐसा नहीं है ना गुरुजी वो.
नहीं, it will take its time. Let it take its time. You continue your journey. Keep on and keep on and on and on and on.
Okay, I got it. And thirdly, गुरुजी, वो जो 26 पॉइंट्स है जो अपने अवेकनिंग का है गुरुजी, तो एनलाइटन होने के लिए भी पूरा 26 होना जरूरी है या एक दो इधर उधर चलता है गुरुजी ऐसे?
क्या?
गुरुजी, sorry, this is a silly, according to you this is silly, but I need to clear that doubt गुरुजी, कि वो जो 26 पॉइंट्स है गुरुजी, वो अवेकनिंग का है, वो एनलाइटनमेंट के लिए है गुरुजी, बट एक दो पॉइंट इधर उधर हुआ तो नहीं चलता है क्या गुरुजी ऐसे?
मतलब अवेकन नहीं हुआ. अगर 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 पाव भाजी बनाया लेकिन पाव भाजी मसाला नहीं डालेगा तो चलेगा क्या? Okay, next. Thank you.
Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you. Thank you. Next, who's going next?
Sir, Krishnoham, sir. Krishnoham, sir. Today, I watched just now, completed watching Ritesh Maharaj ka podcast. It's super, super amazing. So it's such a long podcast. My God, it was one of the best. You know.
Yeah, I also enjoyed it, and the beauty is when two people who are spiritually aligned, no Krishna.
Yeah.
Then the divine love comes. There's a lot of divine love. He did not leave me only. He was holding me and not letting me go.
See, but so it was amazing when he said he does not give, now social media ko bahut dur rakha hai. But so it must be the divine intervention that he agreed to your podcast and then, the synergy happens. But it was such a beautiful podcast. He bringing in the Gita, salient points of the Gita and then connecting with you. And Shanti, Anand, Pyar, everything was so beautifully. It was like a very prepared podcast, Jaise.
So this is all SIP does. SIP does. Yeah. I don't do it. SIP brought Kangana Ranaut yesterday. Amazing podcast. SIP brought Rai Lakshmi. Such an amazing girl. We spoke on true love today. Yesterday we spoke on so many topics on spirituality. Tomorrow you have arranged. Mohanji is coming tomorrow. Thanks to your Karma Yoga. So all this is the divine magic.
All podcasts have some learning. Of course, it has got some learning from anybody. But that is what, again, it draws me to proper sannyasis who has renounced the world for the welfare of others. So whenever you have done a podcast with Pale wo Paramarth Maharaj or that, the lady who came from abroad, I forgot her name, some Sadhvi, somebody. So that has a different magic because it is बहुत true knowledge flows from both sides बहुत अच्छे से. There is a difference. There is a difference when.
So I want to do more of those. I want to do more spiritual podcasts, but how to find realized masters? That's the problem. Sometimes I can't find. No, I find you see so many podcasts are shallow. Some podcasts you see you will find thoda shallow hai. But even that will have learning. Even from that shallow podcast also you will have something to learn.
Awesome.
Everybody must watch Riteshwar Maharaj podcast. Everybody must watch. Very beautiful it is. Thank you. Thank you, Krishna. Anything else, Krishna? Okay, next, please. Who's going next? Yes, Atmanand.
Yeah, sure, Guruji.
Shivam.
Wednesday, so opportunity to ask some silly questions. So I'll ask.
Ask. All no questions are silly.
Yeah, so at death, we say that either we can get moksha or we will be reborn.
Yeah.
Right. So in that case, then the world population of human beings should be constant or only decrease. Now, so how does the population increase?
At death, either we are reborn or we are liberated. So what you say is, if people get liberated, the population could go less and less and less. Correct? But what about those trillions of animals who are human beings who have come and who are alive, dogs and cats and buffaloes? When they die, they'll come back as human beings. Now, that is one of the options I'm telling you. Like this, there may be 10 other inferences. I'm not I'm not telling you this is the 100% right answer, but this is one of the counter answers to your question. Prabhu might be creating new human beings for a new journey for the first time without karma. He may be creating 1 million a day. How can you and me stop it? They have not created any karma. He created new manifestation. Suppose Prabhu decides to create Africans and Americans and Japanese, new breed in a new continent. What is your business and my business? Our business is to understand who am I, why am I here, blah, 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 blah. That's what we have to understand. I hope you're in the same page
Yeah,
of
yeah,
our land.
yeah. So I have a second silly question.
Yes, today up to 3 questions you can ask.
Yeah. So in your meditation also we say that as soon as the body, the soul leaves the body, immediately we are reborn, right?
As
I
soon
mean,
as the soul
at
leaves the
death, we are,
body,
as soon as the soul lives, at death, basically, if we are not liberated or we don't have moksha, then immediately the mind and ego will be reborn, right?
correct.
So in the world, if everybody stops having intercourses, then nobody can die.
Absolutely. Nobody can be born, not die.
Sorry, no, nobody can be
Come on, where are
born,
you?
but
If
but
people
if they
stop
cannot be
having,
born, the previous
wait,
ones cannot die, right?
no, wait, one by one. If people stop having intercourses, people will not be born, correct?
That is true.
So you want answer for that?
No. So what I'm telling is they won't be born, but then people cannot also die, right? Because then,
Why?
because what will happen to that?
Wait. Go slow. Suppose people stop having intercourse, that means there will be no children being born.
Correct.
But those who are going old, they will all die and die.
But let us say they die, but at the time of death, let's say they don't attain moksha. So how can they be reborn? That channel will not be there, no?
That is a good question. So your question about people stopping to have intercourse is rejected because God has created the greatest pleasure in sex. Because of that, people will have intercourse and people will give children birth. Now you understand why sex is such a biggest, greatest pleasure? Are you getting the logic? Are you
Yeah, I got it.
So you are saying hypothetically people will stop having sex. Sorry, people won't stop having. It is the highest of all pleasures. Got it?
Yeah.
Any more question?
No.
Okay, good. Thank you. We are going on to Sip Prakash and Siba later. Rajkumar. Sip Prakash and Rajkumar. Unmute Sip Prakash. Prakash, are you there? Please unmute.
Yes. Namaste, Guruji.
Namaste.
I was watching the podcast with that Vrindavan Maharaj Swamiji. 1.5 hours, more than that. He says you should his thoughts and your thoughts are almost same. You have to live in the present moment. You don't have to think of the past moment and the next moment. So isn't it penny wise and pound foolish to think of the next life and previous life?
So why should you think of the next life and previous life? What are you trying to say?
Thinking of Sanchit karma and all. Think of only the present.
Yeah,
karma.
who asked you to think about any other karma? Please think only of the present. Who's asking you to think of anything else?
Even of the future life and past life.
Don't think of all that. Who's asking you to think? My dear, when you're living in the present moment, you have to understand in the present moment, who are you now? You have to understand in the present moment, why are you here? If you don't understand in the present moment, say Prakash, then you will die and you will not realize who am I. Then you will come back and this will keep on, you will keep on living in the present moment. Now, next point. Why you are not able to live in the present moment is because the mind is taking you to yesterday and tomorrow. So the mind is taking you to yesterday and tomorrow. What can you do? Clear, not clear?
Yeah, clear. Another
So,
point
continue.
another point he raised in the podcast is about Jivan Mukta. Happiness in the present moment is Jivan Mukta, he says.
Happiness is Jivan Mukta, yes?
In the present moment, his idea of Mukta.
No. What is your question?
Then one statement he made about Jivan Mukta is being happiness. Happiness in the present moment is having Mukti.
Now try
You
to
are free
understand.
from
A person who is a Jivan Mukta, he is free from the past and the future. He is free from all the body, mind, ego. He is a Jivan Mukta. So therefore, he lives life moment by moment in Satchidanand. What's wrong? A person, let me explain to you. A person who's a Jivan Mukta means what? He's free from the mind. Who takes us to yesterday and tomorrow? Mind. A person who's a Jivan Mukta is free from the body. He realizes I'm not the body. A person who's a Jivan Mukta realizes I am the soul. Obviously, that person is living in such an anand, aram se, moment by moment and by moment by moment. Such a person is Jivan Mukta.
So Jivan Mukta is not the same as Mukti.
The person who attains Mukti is called a Jivan Mukta.
So usually they attain Mukti at the time of death.
No, you attain moksha at the time of death.
Okay.
Mukti is different from moksha. Mukti when alive, moksha when dead. Okay?
Okay.
You seem to have some more questions which are not clear. Come back if you have. Rajkumar, Rumataji. Sibas, second round. Rajkumar, please ask, and then Rumataji. Today is Wednesday. Today's beginner session. All newcomers who are on the call, all those who have come for the first time, please come and ask your questions. Please clear your doubts. All newcomers, please feel free. You have a priority of asking as many questions. And those who have not learned, even after being in the call from some months, please join the call and please ask your innocent and so-called silly questions. They are not silly. Rajkumar.
Sure, sir.
Sure, Rajkumar.
Actually, for newcomer, no, it is maybe little tough, very tough to maybe because many things need to be unlearned. Whatever we have learned in past since so many years.
Yes.
So, like whatever we have learned, like in Gita, Krishna says that everything happens as per my instruction. Nothing happens maybe without my instruction.
Hmm.
So, whereas we say we decide with consciousness some decisions.
Yes.
So this is one conflict. Maybe
Wait,
what
wait.
I think.
Yeah,
Why?
so wait. Let me explain to you.
Hmm.
Now you have to, that's why you need, I took the help of an enlightened master, Guru, to understand. The Guru explains clearly. Now when Krishna says, nothing happens other than my wish, what is he trying to say? He's saying, I am the supreme immortal power. This whole world is running as per my law. My law means karma. This whole world is running as per karma, and I have given human beings a buddhi, sthit pragya, to be sthit pragya, and I want human beings to attain moksha. I want human beings to use, he gives example, to control the five senses in the chariot, controls the mind, controls the consciousness. So if you read the Bhagavad Gita with clarity from a guru, then you will not have any conflict. Then you will understand one by one by one. What Lord Krishna is saying can be understood clearly.
Okay.
Did I explain this clearly? This part is clear?
That is clear. What he said. Five senses. You need to control on five senses.
Correct.
So that is one point. And the second point, please don't mind it. It is maybe a little bit conflicting. Now we are
Yeah.
discussing like mind and ego
Correct.
take rebirth,
Correct.
and soul is always new. Maybe it is like a electricity power coming from the supreme. It's a
Correct.
part of supreme or portion of supreme,
Correct.
which is not constant in
Correct.
rebirth.
Correct.
So maybe once somebody listen this first time, like mind and ego take rebirth.
Yes.
It is maybe looks like very strange basically for newcomers, huh? So
No, but
if you
that's what written in the Bhagavad Gita also. Those only they got it's not understood correctly.
Okay.
I'm asking one question to you, Rajkumar. Please understand. The body will die and it will return to dust.
Yes.
And the
Pach-
Shakti and the
Pachyattva.
Shakti and the Shakti in you and me will leave the body.
Yes.
So you tell me who's taking rebirth? If the body becomes dust and the Atma leaves the body and like air in the balloon, it merges with Paramatma, then
Hmm.
who will take rebirth?
So my understanding before joining this session, like Atma take a rebirth. Now we are discussing
Ah,
ego and mind.
this is a mistake. Some people who misunderstand Bhagavad Gita. There's one chapter called the transmigration of the soul. Then you can once talk to Chidanand. Chidanand is our master. He will explain sometimes he's a Bhagavad Gita expert. So
Mhm.
what happens? The soul, we must understand what is Atma. In some of the shlokas, they explain clearly. Let me explain to you. In one of the shlokas, he says, Atma is Amar, Anadi, birthless, deathless. You have heard that. If the
Okay.
Atma, have you heard this? Atma का कोई जन्म नहीं होता ना मृत्यु होती है.
Yes.
ये
Yes.
सुना है आपने?
Yes.
तो कैसे रीबर्थ हो सकता है फिर? वो अगर मरेगा नहीं तो रीबर्थ कैसे होगा? You tell me.
Hmm.
So kindly, Rajkumar, you must trust this call and you must trust the learnings we have all had in this call. Slowly by slowly, you will clarify every question. You can ask 100 questions. Every question has answer. In this call, there is no question that does not have answer. हर question का जवाब है.
Hmm. No, no, this is whatever maybe because there's a lot of relearning because maybe we have not understood properly Gita or we are taught something. So after 60 years, something new maybe hearing. So it creates some question in the mind basically.
So you
So,
must ask. You must ask and you must investigate and you must realize the truth.
mhm.
This is
Oh,
this is the method. The method of enlightenment is ask, investigate, realize.
mhm. Okay. One more last point. Uh, See now many people are unaware. Maybe
Yeah.
I can say 95, 99%. Today we are discussing a little bit some adhyamatic, that is something beyond a normal human what they do because everybody is busy to just maybe to live the life basically. Food, shelter and whatever maybe minimum requirement. No, everybody is busy, they don't have time. So some of maybe 1% or 0.5%, they go into this direction. So is it because of maybe Purva Karma or God's will or what is that actually?
Twin karma.
Acha.
One karma we see. Have you seen the Ganga? The Ganga comes from Bhagirathi and Alaknanda. Two rivers. They meet at Devprayag. At
Mm.
Devprayag, they become one, and the Ganga starts.
Okay.
So, what karma you bring to this earth
Mm.
is something you cannot change. So,
Mm.
we don't know what is that karma because already the two rivers have merged. Past karma, present karma is merged.
Mm.
मालूम नहीं पड़ता गंगा में कौन सा भागीरथी है कौन सा अलकनंदा नदी एक हो गई.
Mm.
So when you are doing karma, all your karma is merging with the past karma. Present karma is becoming twin karma. When it becomes twin karma, this karma is causing your enlightenment. This karma is causing you to meet a guru. This karma brought you to the Zoom call. How did you come to Zoom call? Who told you?
Well, I was going through YouTube, so I saw your podcast. Then I maybe noted the
Why?
WhatsApp number.
Why you noted? Who told to note?
Maybe anxious, no? Maybe something,
Why
something.
you did? Why?
Maybe past
Which?
karma. They wanted to
No,
attract.
wait. Not past karma. Who pressed the button? Now listen carefully. Listen carefully. That link of my podcast came to use because of past karma.
Mm-hmm.
You're taking the WhatsApp number and coming and joining is present karma. You understand the difference I'm telling you?
Okay, so you get a chance due to past
Ah,
karma,
ah,
and present decision gives you direction.
now you're getting clarity. Every time you are making a decision, that is the present karma. And whatever is happening is coming out of twin karma. Combination of twin karma.
Okay, sorry, last one, maybe related point.
Yeah.
You maybe there are karmas, good karmas and bad karmas. So are they are cancelling each other, or you get fruits of both good karma and bad karmas?
You can cancel.
They can cancel.
You can definitely cancel.
So,
Suppose for example, today I am hurting somebody. Today I by mistake, I went over a dog and the
hmm,
dog is in the hospital.
hmm.
Now, that does not mean I will continue to suffer. Karma is reformative. Suppose I go and I serve 100 dogs tomorrow, then that can get settled.
Acha, you can do
You
settlement.
can
Okay.
do good karma to negate your bad karma.
And see, now I am in the factory. Okay, we have a couple of people, and maybe to bring back maybe some kind of performance. Some people they do intentionally, they don't work intentionally, and if you shout on them, do you think it is a bad karma?
You should not lose your temper. If you have to use your temper for the management's sake, it's okay. But in your heart, you should not have anger. If you have anger, it's bad karma.
No, if it is issue based. Okay, if
No.
you
So I'm just telling, why should
uh,
you shout? I'm asking a question. Why can't you explain nicely? देखो भैया ये गलत है. Don't do like this. What you have done is wrong. I'm going to put a fine on you. I have to take an action on you. But you're a very nice person. You do what is called mirchi sandwich. You know the meaning of mirchi sandwich?
no, I don't know.
मिर्ची सैंडविच मीन्स पहले एक रोटी लो, एक ब्रेड, फिर ब्रेड के अंदर मिर्ची डालो, फिर उसके ऊपर ब्रेड डालो, फिर खिलाओ.
मिर्ची दिखना नहीं चाहिए मतलब.
उसको सैंडविच करके दो.
Okay.
प्यार से मिर्ची खिलाओ.
Okay. Means you don't have anything ill thinking about
Why
them.
should why
Ah,
should you? I see you are doing you're doing your dharma.
yes,
If you
yes,
are
yes.
doing your dharma, there is nothing wrong. But if you are not doing your dharma and you become a slave to your emotions, mind, that is bad.
I understood. So, like Gita, maybe you do if you have to punish somebody, you have to punish because of dharma, because it is your dharma. You are not
Ah,
doing intentionally for as a selfishness. No, it is
correct.
not selfish approach.
Yeah.
Okay, so
You're just
I'm
you're doing as per dharma for your dharma.
okay. Thank you, sir.
And don't hesitate to ask any question. You can ask any question, any question. Please ask.
No, sure. I'll continue because I started the journey. I had some different journey in past, but there are some unlearning need to be done. So it may take some time.
Of course, if you don't unlearn, how can you learn? You have to unlearn.
Because
Thank you.
and one more point, there are so many books you have written. Sometime maybe get confused from where to start. There are more than
So
50, 60 books.
please start from the new books, which are a combination of all old books, and go slowly, and read. And if you understand, if you have any confusion, you ask.
Okay,
Nothing will happen. All the books are connected to each other. You will not be confused.
but can we get a list of books which are new, something like this?
Yeah, you can WhatsApp, we'll send you. You just ask for just on WhatsApp, you ask, they will send you.
New books. Okay, because
Yeah.
I started purchasing, so I don't want to
No,
maybe go.
we will guide you. We will guide you what to read, okay? But you go
Thank-
slowly. One by one, slowly you read. Don't rush. जल्दी mat khana. धीरे khana.
Then I started this detachment, attachment. No, that.
Okay,
Maybe.
that's okay. You start My Journey of Spiritual Awakening. You read that. That's a
Okay.
good book to read. It's called My Journey of Spiritual Awakening. So you will get some idea how to do it.
I will WhatsApp. So maybe 3, 4 books. Maybe if you can provide me list
Yeah.
to start. Okay.
Yeah, we'll provide. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Ru Mataji, Aham Brahma.
प्रणाम गुरुजी शिवोहम
बोलिए माताजी.
गुरुजी broadcast with Ritesh Ji Maharaj is very nice. Both of you are at your best. It is so good I can't express in
Good.
words. And Instagram is also very nice today.
आज by
True
chance,
love. She was speaking about true love. Very nice. Really.
I hope you're like,
Today,
I don't know how many of you came today on Insta, because today's Insta was very special. Otherwise,
yes,
you can
very
go back.
special.
You can go back and watch the Insta. It will be there in the Air Happiness Secret.
Yes, very special. Thank you very much. Today is a great day for me. I got so much happiness. And
Okay, good.
Guruji, I must say that all the bliss and Ananda we are getting in our life because of you. Because of my
Because of SIP.
only. Yes, SIP is there. But you are in, I see SIP in you.
Ah,
So our guru is SIP. So really, I'm thankful and grateful to you.
okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you,
Okay,
Ramataji.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So we are going on to the next. Ahem Brahma.
Shivoham Guruji.
Shiva.
Guruji, from last 2 days, we are discussing on the topic of karma.
Yes.
And a day before yesterday, we were talking about unsettled karmas. Guruji, please correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes.
Guruji, I think that karma can be settled immediately.
Okay.
But one has to realize that there should be karma yoga, Guruji.
Correct.
So in karma yoga, what we do is we detach from bhoga, and we believe that we have to go from achievement to fulfillment.
Correct.
So we don't have to run behind the success, and it is okay to earn money to survive. So Guruji, I think that when we are in karma yoga, our karmas can be settled easily.
My dear Ahem Brahma.
So is it right?
Karma. Yeah. Karma yoga is a state where you become a karma yogi. A karma yogi is
Yes,
one
Guruji.
is one who is free from the body that is doing karma, free from the mind and ego, which is the director of the body, which is the actor. Body is actor, mind and ego is director. Are we clear?
Yes. Yes, Guruji. Yes.
So the
Yes.
body is acting, correct?
Yes.
But the one who realizes whose ego is awakened, he realizes I am not the body, I am not the mind and ego. What happens? His karma is not settled. His karma is liberated. You
Okay.
cannot say the karma is settled. He's free from the karma.
Okay. Yes. He's free from karma.
Ah.
Yes, Guruji.
And
Yes.
therefore
Right.
he will attain moksha.
Yes.
You got it? I hope you're clear. You have clarity?
Yes, Guruji. I understand it. I thought that if we live as a karma yogi, at that from that point of means from that moment, the karmas are not ours, and
Correct.
whatever we do does
Correct.
not belong to us, and we are nothing. We are just the divine instrument. So
Correct.
from that moment, the karmas are cancelled out, and it does not belong to us. So I thought
But
that we are liberated from karmas. Now I understood. I
Ah.
thought that we are set the karmas. Yes,
you're
yes,
using the
Guruji.
word
Yes,
you're using the word settled. Actually, the words are not settled.
yes,
Let,
Guruji.
let,
Yes.
let me give you a very quick example. Suppose
Yes,
suppose
Guruji.
I am in a jail for doing murder, 10 years jail, for doing khoon, 10 years jail. How many years jail? 10 plus 10, 20
10
years.
years.
Correct.
20 years.
Now, when they come to know that I am not the real criminal, so then I have to complete that 20 years term, or I am just liberated from that.
If they know that I am not the criminal, then they should release us, Guruji.
That does not mean I have to finish that. That means that jail term is free. I'm free from that.
Yes, Guruji.
So also you become free from the karma when you realize you are not the doer of the karma.
Okay, so after being a karma yogi, I am liberated from the karmas and I cannot settle them, but they no longer belong to me.
Correct. Correct.
Yes, Guruji. Yes. Okay, Guruji. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
And please don't hesitate to ask. Okay, you must ask. Rekha, Pooja, Ashwin, and then Shiva.
Shivoham AiR,
Shivoham.
when a person is free from karma, liberated from karma, but yet gets disease, why is it
A person,
that?
when they are liberated from karma, they cannot get disease. A person who's
Yeah,
telling,
because they are
a
not
person who's telling that I am liberated from karma, but I am getting disease, that means they are not liberated from karma.
liberated. Yes,
Why? Tell me why.
because they realize they are not the body, mind, and ego. That's why they don't get
So how
the
can they
disease.
how can they get disease?
Hmm.
Who's getting the disease?
The body, mind, and ego.
But I am not the body.
Yes,
The moment I'm thinking I'm getting the disease means what?
I'm the body, mind, and ego.
Then I'm not awakened.
Yes.
If I'm not awakened, then the body is getting disease. I'm getting disease.
Hmm.
But if I am
Yes.
awakened, the body is getting disease, bhaad mein jao, body ko bhaad mein jao, doctor will take care, medicine will take care. I don't worry about it. That does not mean you don't take care of your body. You continue to take care of your body, but you are not affected by the disease.
Yes.
Okay, clear?
Clear. Thank you.
Pooja and Ashwin. Pooja, Ashwin, Siba. Pooja, unmute Pooja. Pooja, unmute. Pooja, then Ashwin. Unmute करो, unmute. हाँ, बोलो.
शिवम गुरुजी।
शिवोहम.
गुरुजी हम लोग
लोकसभा.
हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र को सबसे मतलब पावरफुल मानते हैं और शिवम भी मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है, लेकिन मैं आपके मुंह से हरे कृष्ण सुनना चाहती हूँ। आज स्नान पूर्णिमा है, मुझे लगता है वो मुझे बहुत अच्छा, सबको वाइब्रेशन अच्छा मिलेगा।
तो
बस
आप क्या, आप मुझे मेरे शब्द से सुनना है.
या प्लीज।
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 रामा राम रामा हरे हरे. हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 रामा राम रामा हरे हरे. नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय. हरे 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 हरे. अश्विन.
बहुत अच्छा लगा।
Unmute Ashwin. Ashwin and Siba.
Yeah. Shivam Guruji. You know, as you know, I'm new to your Zoom calls. So you can understand the difficulty I have to follow the roadmap to liberation, enlightenment, awakened, and then various other names that come up during the process. And especially then, how does karma fit into it? So I don't know what stage I've reached. Am I awakened or am I still at a novice stage of trying to be on the path? Have I got onto the train basically to achieve liberation, enlightenment, awakening, and also dealing with karma and all sorts of things that we discussed? Yeah, I mean, yesterday's topic of when you were going through some of the Sanskrit words, I was totally lost.
Don't worry about Sanskrit words because I also don't know Sanskrit. So I only know about 20 Sanskrit words, maybe maximum 30. So I am ignorant in Sanskrit. So don't worry about it. Point number one. Point number two. Do you know when you're sleeping and when you're awakened, or you don't know?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
How do you know?
Because when I go to sleep, I'm already trending my activities in such a way in the evening that I'm going to go to sleep. And as soon as
When do you know you have awakened?
when somebody kicks me and throws me out of the bed.
Okay. The moment you are awakened, can you continue to sleep forever and ever?
No.
What do you do after you are awakened?
Well, in my case, apart from doing the normal hygiene stuff, I do 1.5 hours of workout because I get up at between 4 and 5, and then my boss, that's my wife, that's also on the call, and she's the one who introduced me to this, Abba. She forces me to have 1 hour meditation. She doesn't force it, but I do 1 hour meditation, and then the usual routine stuff starts from there.
So, you know what I'm trying to tell you? So, when you are awakened, it means you are no more sleeping. And actually, when you're awakened from sleep, you start living. You start living, you go to the toilet, you brush your teeth, you use the washroom, you either have a shower now or you have your shower after meditation, it doesn't matter. But you start to live, correct? You
Right.
start to live because you are awakened from your sleep. The moment you are awakened in spiritual terms, then you start to live that awakening. And what it means to be awakened, it means that you were actually asleep. You were asleep because you thought, I am Ashwin. You looked at the mirror and you thought that is me. But now suddenly you came to the Zoom call by karma or chance or your wife or your somebody caught bang on and you're addicted to the call. Now everything is changed. Oh, I'm not Ashwin. My name is Ashwin. This fellow that I see in the mirror, this is not me, but this is my body. And the damn mind, I thought always is mind. I am happy, I am unhappy. No, that's the mind talking. So when you start realizing all these things, that means you're awakening, you're awakening, you're awakening, you're awakening, you're awakening. One by one, you're awakening. And when you are completely awakened, then you put your feet on the street and you start to walk. So when you are completely awakened with those points we spoke about, 25 points at first point and then 40, we made it 25 to 40 points. That means you realize I'm not the body, I'm not the mind. The ego says I am the soul. The soul is Sip, I am Sip, therefore I will never die. Now all these are part of your spiritual awakening. Dabang, dang, dang, because you open your real eyes and you realize all the real lies. There were so many real lies. For example, when you were a child, you were taught the lie that God lives in the sky. Am I right or am I wrong? When you were a kid, you thought God lives in the sky. But that's a lie. God is inside you. Now, awakening means, okay, I understand that this heart that is beating, tuck, 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 this is God's energy. But it's not yet enlightenment because you're just awake. When you start walking, then you're moving, you're living that awakening. So awakening is that process when everything that when you hear in this call, you understand that, oh yeah, I understand. Yeah. Yes, I understand. Yes, I understand. If you don't understand, then you need to put your hand up and say, hey, I don't understand this. What's this? Because then you complete the process of awakening. Then when you start living it, then you get enlightened. Is it good enough for a start?
That's a very good start, actually. In fact, I was just going to say, by the way, I forgot to mention it, that the person who introduced us to you was Renuka. We came to just before we left Bangalore. We were in at the temple, and we shook your hands and everything. And she has, in fact, she's the real culprit who pushed me into this.
She is the divine instrument. We call her mini air. Renuka is Atma in Renuka. So she's a divine instrument and she's full of love for the Sip. She's full of love. There are many people like this who are karma yogis. So Renuka is one. Kamalji, who is also part of her, another scientist who is translating books. Then we have Krishna. Our Krishna is all the time doing karma yoga. She's arranging podcasts from nowhere. I don't know this one gentleman. Suddenly she's brought tomorrow called Mohanji. I didn't know who's Mohan. Suddenly she's brought from spiritual. He's coming from Europe all the way and he's doing a podcast with her. So this is all, we are all doing God's will, God's work. And Ashwin, this is what we have to live for, Ashwin. Because before the whistle will blow and it's time to go, you have to realize I am the God that I was praying to. And now you already you know that I'm talking about. You are not Ashwin. You're the soul in Ashwin. You are God. You are actually God appearing as Ashwin. Now, when you get enlightened fully, then you will glow, and that light will pass on to everybody, like how Renuka's light passed on to you.
Yes, it's amazing. I thank you very much. That was very well explained. And obviously, it's still early stages of the journey.
Now you're growing. I
And
can tell you, you're growing very fast. You're learning very fast. Just don't leave it, because this is the most important thing till your last breath. This is what you need.
thank you very much.
Continue. Please continue. Thank you. And we are going on. We have got a few more questions. Rajkumar, Yogini, and Sip. And Siba. Siba is our darling last. Yes, Rajkumar.
Sir, again, sorry to again coming back.
Sorry mat bolo. Bolo, पूछिए.
Abhi now couple of days, a couple of times, maybe you have said कि if you are maybe the health issue, if somebody is having health issue, so it should not hurt us basically, because we are not body. That is what. So I need little bit more some understanding on this, because
I'll explain to you.
maybe just let me complete, because everything like pleasure and everything is realize, maybe the soul is the body is the instrument to realize maybe what is happening, peace or happiness and everything, no? So maybe just explanation. I have some confusion on this.
Before I was awakened,
Hmm.
when I went to the dentist,
Hmm.
the dentist would catch me here, and the dentist will say, "Now can I drill?" I say, "Doctor, thoda slowly karna, doctor." And doctor, thoda slowly. Then he would start. And I would, because I am paining. When I got awakened, I'm not the body. Doctor, I have to drill your teeth. I said, drill. I tell the doctor, okay, I'm reading my phone. When you finish, you tell me. Come on. My body is doing. Doctor, थोड़ा anesthesia डाल दो. Doctor, anesthesia पूरा कर. हाँ कर. Doctor, put little bit more anesthesia. Okay, put it. करो. हो गया doctor. चलो. The body had to pay. I don't suffer. I'm okay. When you realize you're not the body, suppose otherwise, I get a boil here. अरे यार कैंसर है क्या? अरे क्या हुआ? अरे डॉक्टर के पास जाओ, ये करो, वो करो, ये करो, वो करो. आफ्टर यू रियलाइज कैंसर है क्या? कैंसर तो दे डॉक्टर कुछ करेगा क्या? बॉडी को तो मरना है, आज से तो कल मरना है, क्या प्रॉब्लम है? योर होल एटीट्यूड चेंजेस. You are in the body, but you are not the body. When you are not enlightened, एक अच्छा बहुत अच्छा story. Let me tell you. One man was driving his Ferrari car. He was driving his Ferrari car, and he was driving and driving and driving. And bang! As soon as he banged, the police people came and said, "Sir, is that my Ferrari? My Ferrari." He said, "Sir, are you okay?" "Oh, mera Rolex watch. He said, "Sir, are you okay?" "Oh, my Louis Vuitton phone." अरे साला तुम अपना Louis Vuitton phone, साला तुम अपना Rolex watch. Are you okay? For him, the car and the Rolex watch and the Louis Vuitton is more important than his life. Are you understanding? Are you relating to what I'm saying? अरे साला पागल है तुम साला. Because for him, that Ferrari car was more important than his own life. But a person who's awake and like, I just hope I'm just giving you a parallel. अरे क्या हो गया? गाड़ी को कुछ हो गया, मैं ठीक हूं ना. So this is called, you will come to the state of consciousness of awakening. अभी अश्विन को समझाया मैं, ये जागृत होना है. जागृत क्या होना है? अरे बॉडी को तो मरना है ना. अरे बॉडी को तो डिजीज होना है ना. तो I am not the body ना. बॉडी को होगा. Just now, Rekha Parvan, she asked a question. Oh, one is free from karma, then the body still has disease. I said that person is not free now, but they're still thinking body is having disease. Body ko to disease hoga, kaisa nahi hoga? Which body is free from disease? No body is free from disease. Every body will get disease and die. Enlightened person says, I will not die. अरे मैं तो कभी मरता नहीं. Got it? Are you
Okay.
clear?
And just follow-up question. Now, if you are on the path, this journey, maybe there will be less disease or less something like this, health issues.
There will be less suffering.
Okay.
The body will have the same pain, but you will not suffer the pain.
But
You will laugh.
physical disease will reduce.
No. Need not. Ramakrishna Paramahansa, he used to get, he was getting cancer. He used to say, Sala bakwas mujhe pakad liya. Cancer mein he used to cry, but he used to laugh. My guru, he got paralyzed at 90. He used to keep on laughing. He got heart attack at 75. He saying, मैं तो प्रभु की लीला enjoy कर रहा हूँ. In the ICU, he's laughing, enlightened.
Okay. Because with happiness you get less kind of disease. No.
Of course, in happy attitude, you will not. You will see that you're talking two different things. When you're happy, then the body will have more adrenaline, dopamine, serotonin, all these oxytocin. All these are positive hormones, chemicals that will be released in the body, also scientifically.
Okay.
But more consciousness, that awareness. Okay. Last
thank
two
you.
questions. Thank you. Last
Thank you,
two
sir.
questions. Yogini and then Shiva. Last two questions.
Bhuvam, sir.
Shivoham.
Sir, earlier I used to say, मेरे मन को शांति चाहिए. अब मन है नहीं, पता है. और आत्मा तो शांति स्वरूप ही है. तो शांति किसको चाहिए?
शांति उसको चाहिए जो अशांत है.
मतलब
अगर जो शांत अगर 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 कोई शांत ऑलरेडी शांति में है तो वो बोलेगा मुझे शांति चाहिए. If you already have shanti, if you already finish eating dinner full to your stomach, will you still tell अभी dinner चाहिए?
नहीं.
हो गया ना, डिनर खा लिया ना, खत्म हो गया ना. तो शांति, we want shanti when there is ashanti. We want shanti when there is mind. When as a body, mind, ego, when the mind is riding of a horse, the mind becomes the boss. Then we have lost peace. Actually, peace you don't have to find. Peace is within.
Yes.
You have to still the mind. The moment you still the mind, then peace you will find. And if there is no peace, therefore there is the mind. When there is mind, there is no peace. And when there is peace,
So that means when
you
I'm
didn't come.
falling
Did you
from my
hear?
conscious level.
Did you listen to me? When
Yes.
there is mind, there is no peace. And when there
Yes.
is peace,
There is conscious.
there's no mind.
Okay.
When the mind is there, then there is no shanti. So we want shanti. We want shanti. When there is no mind, then we have peace. We already have peace. What more peace you want?
Okay.
So it is the one, I'm answering your question now. It is the one who has lost to the mind that is seeking peace.
Yes. Right. Okay.
Because the mind has come and captured you. And now you're saying, हमको मन की शांति देना. But you want peace of mind. How can you have peace of mind? Because the mind will destroy your peace. You should not seek peace of mind. You should not seek peace of mind. You should eliminate the mind. Automatically peace you will find.
Okay.
Are you understanding what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes.
You're catching the mosquitoes. You're going on catching the mosquitoes. Huh? But you've kept the window open. And you're going on catching mosquitoes. And you're pushing mosquito out. You're catching mosquito, pushing mosquito out. Catching, अरे कहाँ से आ रहा है mosquito? कहाँ से आ रहा है mosquito? Window खुला है. And you're catching mosquitoes and putting out. What is the point? पहले क्या करना है?
Close the window.
You're not closing window. You're catching mosquito.
हाँ
समझ में आया?
हाँ ओके
अगर माइंड को अगर ब्लॉक किया और ब्लॉक किया तो क्या होगा?
इंटेलेक्ट विल
नो
एक्टिवेट
नो, अगर माइंड को लॉक किया, अगर माइंड को लॉक किया, ब्लॉक किया, क्या होगा? यू आर नॉट इन माइंड स्टेट. अगर माइंड को लॉक किया, ब्लॉक किया, ऑटोमेटिकली पीस विल बी देयर ना. If peace will be there, then you don't need to look for. Now your mind is disturbing you. That's why you're wanting peace. Lock the mind, block the mind. Peace you will find. You don't need to remove the mosquitoes. If you lock the window, the mosquitoes are gone. There's nothing. Call inside. Call inside. Bring inside. We'll introduce her here if she's here. Call her here. If she's coming here. You want to, if is Rai Lakshmi coming here? Call her here. She's free for a minute, no? So I'm trying to call you all to our guest who was in the temple for half an hour or 45 minutes. I was finishing the Zoom call, so I will just introduce. Yeah. Let her finish. So, okay, you're clear, Yogini. So before we close the bonus, because we delayed 15 minutes, I hope I will just let her say hello to you all. And if anybody wants to say hello or ask something, don't bombard her, please. Don't bombard her, but she will see everybody and I will just introduce. Okay, so Siba. Thank you. So I hope, Yogini, you understood. You are trying to find peace of mind when the mind is in your house. As long as you have the mind, you cannot find the peace. And long as you remove the mind, you don't have to find peace. Because when you remove the mind, then you already have peace. I hope you are clear about it. Okay, next.
गुरुजी, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल तो गुरुजी ये कर्मा का जो टॉपिक है ना गुरुजी, एज मच एज पॉसिबल यू प्लीज include in our Zoom call, Guruji, because much of the understanding is clear, Guruji. जो भी हो सकता है Guruji, because I realized कि जो भी हो रहा है ना, it is all because of karma, and because of that, those things ना Guruji, my level of understanding went to the other level, Guruji, and I really, my paradigm has changed towards many things, Guruji. First of all तो this, Guruji. Then secondly, Guruji, Guruji, मैंने मेरे विंडो के नीचे, from many days I have need to ask this question. From many days, year back, I don't know how many year back, I saw a snake coming under my window, and so from the hole where it came, Guruji, I just kept the stone around that, Guruji, so that it should not come. Guruji, now I have regression regarding that, Guruji, कि मैंने कुछ गलत किया. So how can I recover, Guruji, this?
क्या गलत किया आपने? क्या स्नेक को क्या किया?
गुरुजी, मेरे विंडो में गुरुजी, मेरे विंडो के नीचे एक होल था, गुरुजी, सीमेंट में से ही केम आउट, दैट स्नेक केम आउट.
आपके विंडो के नीचे एक स्नेक था. आपके विंडो के नीचे स्नेक था. अब वेट फॉर 1 second. Let me introduce our dearest Rai Lakshmi. She's our guest today.
Hi.
So there are people who come from all over the world.
Okay.
Ashwin is in London, and different people. Bliko is in Canada,
Okay.
and she's in Kerala. She's Krishna, and so we have different people from Bombay, Delhi, Bangalore, all over.
Everyone.
So we had a wonderful podcast with I call her Rai Lakshmi. She's a Bollywood actress, Tamil, Kannada. So I'm not going to take too much time. I just thought because she's here, I'd say let her say hi to all of you, because I was on 1 hour on a call because she was on the temple. So I just came and finished the call. Siba, आपका quick last question is Siba. Only one question. So आपका.
Carry on.
Okay.
I'll see you in a bit.
You're here, right?
Yeah.
I'll see you.
I'm around. I'm still checking out your place.
You need something, or you're being taken care?
No, I have already told them.
Okay. Yes, Siba. Bolo, last question.
गुरुजी, लास्ट नहीं गुरुजी, 3 questions है, पूछूं क्या?
अगर
गुरुजी, now you made me stand for so many.
आज today only one question snake का, बाकी दो tomorrow.
Okay.
Snake का क्या हुआ?
तो गुरुजी, स्नेक मेरे विंडो के नीचे था, गुरुजी. इट केम फ्रॉम द सीमेंट, गुरुजी. कुछ कहाँ से आया, आई डोंट नो, गुरुजी. बट द प्लेस फ्रॉम वेयर इट केम, दैट होल, आई जस्ट केप्ट अ स्टोन अराउंड इट, गुरुजी. मतलब कुछ किया नहीं, वो अंदर गया, बाहर आया, आई डोंट नो आफ्टर दैट, गुरुजी.
तो क्या प्रॉब्लम है?
तो क्या प्रॉब्लम है गुरुजी? दैट इज ट्रबलिंग मी, दैट आई हैव रिग्रेट कि मैंने गलत किया.
कुछ गलत नहीं किया.
गुरुजी बट उसका क्या हुआ, वो स्नेक का मालूम नहीं ना गुरुजी, क्या हुआ, वो है क्या नहीं वो भी नहीं मालूम था गुरुजी।
जब हम गुरु को बोलते हैं ये गलत हुआ, गुरु बोलता है कुछ भी गलत नहीं हुआ, तो क्वेश्चन डिलीट हो गया, खत्म हो गया।
ओके थैंक यू गुरुजी। गुरुजी
अच्छा।
इतना सारा ब्रह्म ज्ञान जो है ना, मैंने रितेश्वर महाराज का आधा ही देखा गुरुजी, बट वो जो बोल रहे थे ना गुरुजी, इट वाज गोइंग अबव माय हेड गुरुजी। फर्स्ट
नो
ऑफ ऑल
नीड,
नहीं
जो
नहीं,
मैं बोल रहा हूँ, वो
हाँ
समझो बस है।
तब मुझे समझ में आया गुरुजी। नहीं बोलते थे वो बहुत अच्छा कि जीवन हमारा उद्देश्य है, वो सब कुछ समझ में आ रहा था, बट गुरुजी यू मेड दैट सब कुछ जो ज्ञान है ना, ब्रह्म ज्ञान जो भी है, वो इतना आपने शॉर्ट करके उसको अच्छा उसको समराइज किया है गुरुजी। इट टुक मी टाइम टू अंडरस्टैंड बट इट इज नॉट इम्पॉसिबल गुरुजी।
शिवोहम 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 टाइमपम 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 tomorrow at 8 p.m. at 8 p.m. Shivoham. Sorry, I was late, but thank you. We'll see tomorrow at 8.